episode number 2.
Number 2. I mean,
believe it or not, the first one went way better.
I don't want to say viral, but
I mean, basically.
Literally dozens of people watched it.
So many.
So it was enough to get us back in here. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you're looking at mine's not too high.
No, yours just looks good.
I feel like I didn't talk into the mic enough last time, so just baby steps towards.
We get better every time.
The right thing to do.
And unfortunately, you guys have to watch it.
You guys are going to watch us grow in this show.
Yeah. But no, so many people actually watched it.
I know, I was surprised.
Nuts.
So, I guess we've got to do an update.
Yeah.
One of my friends watched it. Specifically the part about me being a roper, which I am.
Okay. Man, we're back.
And so we went out to eat with them. And after we ate, he didn't mention it at all. He said, "Hey, man, I got something in the truck for you."
I knew.
Yeah, his name's Dusty Cook. What up, Dusty? Shout out to the Cook family.
Yeah.
Who actually have ropers in their family and barrel riders and all that.
Mm-hmm.
My amateur status is now, it's going to be a big deal because I now have a real deal lasso.
Yeah, he brought you one.
So hide your kids because I'm going to be roping in the streets of Mumfordville.
Kids?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't say hide your kids, hide your wife because that probably wouldn't. Anyway.
I don't think either one.
Hide your cattle. Because I'm coming for them.
Yeah. Okay.
Or just holler at me if they get loose.
We promised him a video.
I've been practicing.
You haven't.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm out of the truck. It's still in the floorboard.
Yeah. But you're gonna.
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking about all the times that I'm practicing. Like, I'm gonna put it on my calendar so many times a day.
Mm-hmm. But like multiple people reached out to me and they were like, "I rope cattle or I have lassos. You guys can borrow a lasso." And I'm like, "Yes."
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah. They were like, "Well, I've got lassos." And I'm like, "Okay." And then we
I gotta be careful what I say on here. Yep. Even though it's true.
Yeah. Okay. But also where we talked about the Zorse.
Yep. That's a zebra horse.
Yeah. Somebody sent me another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, "Hey,
because they're out there.
They're wild." Yeah. You guys should look those up if you haven't already seen them. But it's very neat.
Yeah, very unique.
So anyway, we had some feedback. We had some real interaction.
Some commentary about it. People watched it. My coworkers watched it.
Yeah.
Some people watched the entire thing, which it's a lot. It's like an hour and 30 minutes.
It was so much. We thought we weren't going to be able to find stuff to talk about, and then turns out we both talk a lot.
We are chatty.
We're ramblers.
Yeah.
Just
rambling man.
Keep it. You're so far from a rambling man.
What? I am so rambling.
Okay.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna do another one.
And our life has been pretty boring since the last one.
Right.
I would say. Like just nothing new. I got a beater.
Yeah.
That's a beat up car.
Yeah.
You looked at me like you didn't know what that was, but it's a.
I know what a beater is.
So how do we even go about this?
Okay. Well, first let's thank our sponsors.
Yeah. Oh, Gas Monkey Garage.
Okay, they did not sponsor us for real, but I think he likes us well enough that he would let us say that.
Richard.
He might as well have sponsored us.
Yeah, buy a t-shirt, win a car. Come on, Richard.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, but Lewis won a freaking Corvette.
Not just a Corvette, okay? Not just any Corvette. It's a Corvette, it's a C8. Z06 3LZ with the Z07 package. It's the most expensive Corvette you can buy. That's what he said. He spec'd the car himself. He put every available option on it. And he does this to get people into his store. And he sells merchandise, and for every point you get from his store, you get one entry on a car. And I bought it, and it was like a $30 shirt, so I didn't even tell Melissa about it because she gets on me for spending money, because sometimes I do dumb things with money. This time, however, it paid off. I got the phone call. I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this, you've probably seen the video already. I freaked out.
If you care enough about us to watch this, you've probably seen that video.
I'm like, what? This is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to watch this and be like, this is the first time hearing of this.
News update, I won a car.
Yeah.
But the whole thing was awesome.
Yeah. Start from the beginning, like the phone call and everything.
So I was at work, I got the phone call.
Obviously, he entered into a contest I knew nothing about.
Because I didn't tell her about the shirt.
Right.
Would have been cool to tell her, but maybe if I did, it wouldn't have happened.
No.
So, superstitious. I'm a little stitious. Anyway, so I got the call at work. Didn't really believe what was going on. You can see the video. I was super surprised. I actually swore on there. I didn't know it was going to go on social media. But if you ever swear on a FaceTime call, just know that it could end up...
If it's with Richard Rawlings, there's a good chance.
He films everything.
Everything.
It's like he's the like... I want to say like the masculine version of the Kardashians. I would think we could get away with that. Yeah, he's like the... gearhead version of that. Anyway, so we get the call. I believe it once we FaceTime, but I'm still just like real skeptical about it. I'm like, okay, I don't know. So I just text Melissa because I'm at work and we don't really like make phone calls to each other all day long. And I just said, I want a Corvette.
And so I get this, and I literally just look at it because I'm waiting for the next one. Because I think the next one is going to be some stupid picture of a little toy Corvette in his hand or something. Because that would be, that's what you're thinking. You're thinking there's no way it's a real Corvette. So, yeah, then he calls me.
Yeah, and she could hear it in my voice. I was like shaking. I was
excited, very excited.
So excited. And I know that she still didn't believe it, I didn't really believe it either. And so I have to sit around all day and just wonder, because they don't really give you a bunch of updates. They just, hey, we're going to reach back out to you. Not a big deal. And then we go home. Obviously, Melissa's got a bunch of questions that I can't answer. I probably should have asked all those questions.
Also, when he called me, I was like working, right? So, after I do that, no, you didn't. He's like, yes, I did. I'm like, no, you didn't. That's spam. He's like, it was him. It was him in the FaceTime, and it wasn't AI. I was watching his mouth move. He was in the garage, Melissa, and I'm like, you didn't win a freaking Corvette. And he's like, I think I did. And then he's like, I don't know. So then I start getting excited. I'm like, oh my God, he's like, he said we were going to post it later. What? And I'm like, oh my God, this is real. This is real. So I'm starting to get excited. I'm like, oh my God. And then I have to like gather myself and go in and talk to these people and be like, hey, good to meet you. I'd love to show you this property. And I want to be like, I think we want a Corvette.
Yeah.
But I had to keep it together and be like, nothing exciting's going on in my life. Because I run into somebody new at the dollar store. I had to like, just be
Tone
like,
it down.
how's your mom? Yeah. How's everybody? We talked about the kids. And then I'm like, in private, inside, I'm like, wow.
Where did we go? We went to eat with our friend Dusty in Bowling Green.
Yeah, you immediately did.
I was like, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to keep it kind of hush.
I hadn't even got set down yet.
Yeah, I said, what's up, Dusty? I want a car. Told him all about it.
Yeah.
And then we went to Sam's Club right after.
It had been hours, all day, pretty much.
Because they called me pretty early
like
on in the day.
Or something.
Yeah, it was early.
Yeah, around about.
Lunch. It was before lunchtime. And so we're going around, then, I'm like, well, they're going to post it on social media. They'll post it on social media. And then
so all day.
Yeah, we're in Sam's Club.
But all day we're refreshing.
Yeah, we checked
every
the
5 minutes. Just
page, their Facebook page, probably 200 times a piece. Yeah. That's a low estimate.
Yeah.
And so we're cruising the aisles in Sam's Club, just like trying to think about anything besides the car. And then I get a text from Richard Rawlings, because he called me on his phone.
Which is wild.
Why?
The fact that we still have his cell phone number right now.
I just give everyone
crazy.
His phone number
we will
right
not.
now. And it is. No, I'm not. Holler at me if you need something from Richard Rawlings, so I got you.
Yeah.
And then he sent me a text. He said, hey, it's going up on the socials. He asked me for my Instagram handle. He would tag me on it. And we were in like the 4th aisle of our 25 walk through each aisle routine at Sam's Club, and right after that we pretty much were done shopping. It was like we were just in our own, we were just walking past. We get like 2 and we're like, we were supposed to get strawberries, like we just I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the bread, and then I do a lap around and we're just telling everybody our phone's blowing up, it's just crazy, and I'm like, we gotta get out of here. We can't Victoria
even shop.
gave us a grocery wish list, and I think we just ended shopping when we completed those 5 things. It was like
we missed one of them.
Yeah, strawberry. We definitely missed one, but anyway,
we're
freaking out. My phone started blowing up because we shared it, but also I know I have a bunch of friends that are also into hot rods and cars, and they all follow the page. They're like, dude, that's crazy. Is this real? Is this real? Phone call. Yeah, it was just so wild. And then that night, we still didn't know anything. We didn't know when we were going down there. They told us they would let us know in a couple days or something when we could get our schedules together. I had stuff coming up at work. Melissa had some stuff that we're going to talk about that is happening today or tomorrow. So it was all so stressful. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I did win my dream car, because it's my dream car. We rented a similar car. It was still a Corvette C8, but it was a Stingray. It's like the entry level Corvette compared to this one. So it's been my dream to own one of these or have one of these forever. So I'm freaking out. They finally get back with us, and we gave them some dates. They got back with us. They asked for our full names and dates of birth, and we got flights, and they gave us a hotel.
Paid for our flights, first class. I had never flown first class, so me being a little simple me, I was so excited about that.
So much foot room. We were in the very first row in an airplane, which I always like walked by those people and been like, must be.
Yeah. What did they do?
That'll be me one day.
Yeah.
When I win a trip. That's what I'm thinking.
We did. So that was exciting.
Yeah, it's crazy. Then we got picked up at the airport by Richard Rawlings' stepson. St. real cool guy, in a brand new TRX, which is like Richard's actual truck that he drives.
Yeah, he's like, this is Richard's. And we're just riding around his truck.
It's so nice. And he takes us over to Gas Monkey Garage, and they're just like waiting for us to hang out.
Yeah.
So we roll in. I meet Richard, the whole crew. I don't remember everybody's name, but
they're all super friendly.
They're all so awesome.
His sister works really closely in there.
Yeah, his sister keeps that boat afloat, baby.
Tell she's
she is driven, and she is very, this is what's next. This is what's next. She's always handing people stuff and telling them what to do. It's great. So, I mean, Graham, if you're watching this, you probably need to step it up and keep me together if you can. But, so then we eat barbecue, and I just got to eat barbecue with the whole crew at Gas Monkey Garage, me and Melissa both. They let us, ask whatever kind of questions. We all just talked.
They're like, make yourself at
home.
I mean, they're like, the fridge is over there. I mean, and they meant it.
And they had, like, I don't drink anymore, but if I did, I could have had as much beer as I wanted. He's like, yep, my house is your house, just whatever you want, just go get it.
I had a few beer.
Sure. And then we hung out with him for a minute. We ate barbecue with them. We just kind of kicked back and relaxed. Then we did the grand reveal where they popped confetti cannons, and I'm seeing the car, and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. And then we just kind of hung out with them. I did the paperwork to get the car, which was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I thought I was going to have to sign like what's it called?
Do not resuscitate?
No, I was going to say DNR. Yeah. Will. No, it's non-disclosure agreement, so I couldn't talk about it. But he's like, no, I don't care. You can talk about whatever you want. I was like, so we can talk about this on our podcast. He was like, yeah.
Yeah, I kept saying, what can I video and what can I not video? Like, what can I take pictures of and what can I not? I mean, I didn't, I don't know.
Yeah, somewhere like that.
You expect it to be like, hey, we want to video this first and this blah, blah, blah.
You come up in my house with the camera, I'm like, hey, whoa, we're about to do that laundry. So let's aim it somewhere else. But they didn't care. Let us do whatever. I got to see their SEMA build, which they're doing, I think, in a total of 19 days. They always do this. They do it like they wait till October. SEMA's always at the end of October. They start in October. They finish in October. There's guys sleeping at the shop. So I got to see behind the scenes into that, which is so cool. He talked about how he got to where he is now.
Yeah, he told us like his story. I mean, very cool.
Told us about his wife.
He talked about his businesses, which I like to hear about. I'm like, so tell me about blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
yeah, he pretty much lit a fuse under Melissa, and now she's on this rocket ship on a path that we're definitely going. I'm just saddling up, and we're going down, or up, or whatever happens. But I'm in. Then
it was very inspiring, just to talk to him.
And we were kind of sitting there. Oh, WBKO did an interview.
They did,
with me and Richard,
like a Zoom.
Richard had a bunch of calls. He gave us 3 bags full of merchandise for nothing. He signed a book. We didn't really ask for. He just was. We were going in there to buy a shirt for the kids, and he was like, "Yeah, just go whatever you want." And he was like, he pointed at the girl running the register. He's like, "Mark it down." And she's like, "All right." And I was like, "Sweet, we're gonna get a discount." And we already had 2 bags of free stuff, so it was like sweet. And then we go and we pick out a couple things, and he grabs a book and signs it, and grabs something else and signs it, and we get a magnet from everywhere we go. Yeah. So he took the magnet and he signed that, put it in a little thing. That was cool. Yeah.
I was trying to play
military coin.
Oh yeah, I was trying to play it like super cool. And when we first got in there, and I was like, but by the time we, did all the things and got to the merch store, I was a couple beer, and I was like, Can we take a picture? We get another picture.
And it was
I
like
didn't care anymore.
600 people liked that picture. It was so fast. I was like, dang.
I'm like, I had no idea, like, what
He's
a following he had.
Yeah, massive. And I've always been a fan of his. It's not like I stop what I'm doing to watch his YouTube videos when they drop. But I do look at their cars. I love their rebuilds and all their mods and stuff. I love it. I love SEMA, their drag cars they make for that. The hot rods are just amazing. Yeah. But then I'm getting lost. After that, we just hung out with him. And he talked business. We did the interview, just hung out. And we were kind of like, I don't want to, he took an important business call. Because I think he said he has 25 other businesses besides just Gas Monkey, which most people don't know.
Was it 25?
25 businesses.
Oh, gosh.
That he either owns a stake in or runs or has helped run or, you know, just there's so much going on. Yeah. And then so we're like, we just don't want to overstay our welcome. We took our stuff out of the TRX and started putting in the Corvette. And he's like, no, you guys can hang out. You can stay here as long as you want. Yeah. And they gave us a full tour of the place. All the cars, the shop.
One of the girls offered to go to a bar with us. She was like, I'm going to go downtown to this nice restaurant. And I think it was also a bar.
Like, I'll be at City Tavern tonight with my people. It's a locals thing, but just hit me up.
She's like, I'll show you around town and everything. And we were exhausted. And
tired.
I have friends from there, and so we met them for dinner. So
they put us in a super nice hotel downtown.
Yes.
The Hyatt
Regency.
Downtown Dallas. Yeah, it's the one with the big ball that glows.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So... yeah, crazy. And then we got up very early in the morning and drove it home.
Yeah, we drove from Dallas to
home,
Mumford, Vegas, and we were doing great until we got south of Nashville.
We were making a great time.
And there was a horrible accident with the semi-truck that was completely toasted. And we sat in traffic for probably an hour and 20 minutes, but we rolled in, I don't know, late Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And the whole thing was just I drove the car to work today. I figured out how to bring the top down completely, which is cool. It like folds up, then goes into the back, and it just covers itself. It's so crazy. Mm-hmm. I drove it on some curvy roads today, which was so fun. I drove the speed limit, of course, because I'm responsible. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that. I don't have to say that. Right. They know. They're like, he's a safe driver. And then showed my friends at work. I took one of them we had to do errands, so of course we drove my car to do the errands in, because why not? And it's just back to regular life, but with a nice car.
Yeah.
And some cash.
Yeah, a little cash.
Yeah, a little bit. Little cash.
Just wild.
Some walk around money.
For everybody that is, because so many people are like, I didn't think that was real. That's a lot of the comments.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was real. I had no idea. I'm like, it's real.
Yeah.
It's very real.
It is real. It doesn't feel real.
I didn't believe it until I seen the car, I don't think. Until we walked in the garage, maybe.
When they posted it, because in the back of my head, it's like, this is real. And then I'm like, be realistic, dude. This is crazy. Don't believe it. And then when they posted it on their social media, not even then, I didn't believe it, so I wrote their Facebook a message. Remember that? And I said, hey, did I really win this car?
Yeah.
And their immediate message they sent back, which is probably automated.
It was absolutely
automated. It was like, hey, sorry, Luis. We haven't announced we haven't announced the winner yet. But when we do, we'll let you know. If somebody told you won the car, it's fraud or scam, and you should report them immediately. If it's not on social media, if you let us know who it is, blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And I was like, he FaceTimed me.
He typed
I typed it out and wrote it. And then they immediately sent another batch. Oh, I'm sorry, Lewis Pitts. Yeah. You did win. We were so excited. We should be reaching out soon with details on how to get the car and all the information. And I was like, okay, I can. Because with that first initial, no, we haven't announced it yet. And I was like, man, I got. But they didn't get my credit card information or anything. What did they get out of that? Just somebody out here being mean on the internet?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, so that's that story.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
Yeah, so now I get to work in like 5 minutes. Yeah. It's the best. Lone Oak is so fun to drive that car on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raider Hall.
They're going to be waiting for you.
Watch out. What? I don't even take Lone Oak anymore. I go through Cave City and I go mind my own business.
Yeah. So, anyway, quite a journey. Of course, when we got home, and then all the kids had to have like their personal ride in the car.
Did you hear him talking when I I brought Zach back last. And did you hear them talking to each other on the couch? They're like, how fast did he drive you? How fast did he drive? I think he drove me the fastest.
Yeah.
Every one of them. I took Wyatt towards the square in Mumfordville or downtown, and I took everybody else out towards where you go to the turnpike. And they were all like, how fast did you? And I was like, we went 55 miles an hour. Every time. Because I'm safe. We are safe. And then they were still like, I think he drove me faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
Who did you go the fastest with?
Zach.
That's what I could hear it.
Yeah.
Like I could hear you changing gears.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but Zach was there for it, so
yeah.
And Wyatt went the slowest.
Really?
Yeah, because we went towards town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Wyatt's tiny. He looks like a baby in the seat. Yeah.
Yeah, they love it. So also, Tori's like loving it today.
Yeah, she's living her life through this car.
Yeah, one of my friend's kids, because she sent me the screenshot or whatever, made a joke or something, and Tori's like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. What did she say? The humor of these poor folk now that my dad, like something like that. I'm like, oh my god.
Sorry, my dad has a Corvette.
She was joking, obviously.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah.
It's super fun. Everybody has great advice on what I should do with the car. Melissa made a post about a joke because we were at Starbucks and I was drinking a little basic apple cider something oat milk drink, like super girly.
Blonde. It was espresso blonde.
Yeah, a blonde espresso apple crisp.
Yeah.
And first of all, it's good. So hold your tongues before you try it. But then I was drinking it and it was a little bitty cup and Melissa was like, you look so basic. She's like, you look like you already traded that Corvette for a Range Rover.
Yeah.
And so of course she writes it out and posts it on there. And there's people that believe that I did that.
Yeah. But then after I posted it, I was like, why would they know? How would they know that I was joking? I mean, that sounds like legitimate.
Somebody commented on the...
We did not. We kept the Corvette.
Somebody commented on the Gas Monkey post, like, it's a shame you traded that.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
I haven't. I still haven't. It's been a day.
Yeah. But, are we going to keep the car?
Probably not. Melissa said I have to sell it.
That is not what I
said. She said, if you know what's good for you, you'll sell it. And I was like, what does that mean? She was like, I will kill you. And I was like, what? Yeah, she kept doing stuff like this. I was like, is there something? Is it? Do you need something? No? Okay. So anyway, we both decided. I don't want to sell it. She wants to sell it, so we're compromising. And we are selling. No, the responsible thing to do is to sell the car while it's still valuable. So that's what we're going to do. So if you're interested, hit me up for a price.
We're going to drive it for a little while and enjoy it maybe for a couple months.
But also, it's not a practical. It's super fun.
Just don't have a place in our lives for
we don't have a place
like
in our driveway.
Also that. We already have to play like Tetris. And we are parking.
Yeah, we have 4 cars and we're going to have
out.
another driver in a year.
Yeah.
When Zach's there, there's 5 cars.
When
3
Riley's
of which
there,
are trucks.
There's 6.
Right. Our life is too hectic for that small of a driveway regardless.
We don't have a nice garage to store it in.
And we don't have anywhere to put the stuff in the garage to pull out to park the car in there.
Yeah.
And it's just not.
We're just not 60.
Yeah.
With a lot of money and nice things. We don't even live the kind of life
you
we
have
have
to
a nice car.
lay down to get in the car. So I don't understand how all these old men have them. How do they get out? They have a winch or something?
It's very low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're doing the responsible thing. We're going to sell it. We're going to put the money up until Melissa sees a house that she wants, and we'll probably buy it, which is at least once a week. Yeah.
No, I window shop a lot.
Yeah,
I talk about doing a lot of things, and I mentally run those all like scenarios through my head constantly, and about 5% of them I act on.
Okay.
So true.
It is true.
How many houses have I talked about buying? So many.
3.
So
that
many.
keep coming up. There's 2 actually that keep coming up.
Yeah, but I talk about a lot of them.
That'd
And I still haven't done it.
Right. So we probably still won't do it. But if a nice lakefront or waterfront property with enough acreage pops up.
Or if anybody has a nice lakefront or riverfront property, some land they would like to trade for a Corvette.
Yeah, I will do that. Yeah.
We're here.
I'm here for that. So,
Anyway.
That's what you got?
Yeah. So that was that. And then I had so it was very stressful when we first found out because like I'm the kind of person that once I have these clients, like I'm so committed to them. And it's like, I mean, if it was a situation where I had to be here or a deal or something was going to go through, I would have just had to say, you'll have to take somebody else. Because I wouldn't, like, let a deal fall through.
Right.
Or anything like that for some, I mean.
She would have been mad about it. And I would have heard about it forever.
No.
But that's not what happened.
So I had a lot of important things going on around this time. So we had like a 2-day window where I was like, I could even go.
Yeah.
And then they told us that we won, and then it was kind of like we didn't hear anything for a day and a half. And mentally, like, trying to plan this trip, and
yeah, it was stressful.
it was very exhausting.
We were on our toes. We were both irritated.
We were
with the whole
we're
thing.
both, yeah, we were in a bad mood, actually, which was, it's horrible to even say out loud. We just,
I feel guilty for being upset.
but we were just panic mode,
They're
kind of,
like,
because we did.
Oh, you want a Corvette? That's so unfortunate.
No, but I was like, well, just my anxiety. Like, the planner and the OCD in me was really starting to freak out, not knowing what was going on.
Yeah, they didn't really respond fast to my first email. After that first day,
they were great that once
they were the bomb.
Yeah.
They couldn't have been any better.
Yeah, we were just probably
anything that came up, they fixed immediately.
And 2 days in our mind, or a day and a half. I mean, it felt like 2 weeks, but it's really not that.
But he said
that's a quick time frame to plan all the things they had to plan.
He said that was the fastest anybody picked up a car. That one. This is Gas Monkey Garage 16, so they've given away 15 other cars. Sometimes they get cash, but I was the fastest turnaround. Usually there's a lot of planning. They try to do it on a day where the shop is busy, and I was just like, hey, my schedule's not going to allow that. We got some stuff coming up that she's going to be out of commission for a while.
Yeah.
My job is different than a lot of people's jobs because I'm in the Army. They were very flexible with me because I guess they're fans of Corvettes, and they put themselves in that situation and be like, yeah, oh, go get it.
Yeah.
You know, so anyhow, that's that. And we got all this free merchandise. So,
did.
I mean, say that they did sponsor us, we would wear this on the show. So go to gasmonkeygarage.com, buy yourself a shirt, win yourself a car.
Win yourself a car.
That's all I did. $30 got me my dream car.
Yeah.
Even for however long I keep it. I still have it right now. So
yeah.
I
Well,
appreciate
either way, even if we sell it, it's still like
I'm gonna get like a
life-changing.
Corvette tattoo for sure. Like the flags, I'm gonna. You're laughing. I'm gonna.
Oh,
the flags are going up.
Okay.
I'm gonna raise that flag.
Do it.
And I'll be like, I had a Corvette one time. Let me tell people that. I'm an old man. Back in my day.
Yeah.
I don't know if that story works.
Yeah. So I had to take a friend to surgery this morning, so that's why I'm like, we got back. I've gotten up at like 3:30 this morning. I got up. So
I heard you.
It was the past 3 days. We got home at like 8:30 or 9 last night.
It was after 9. Yeah.
Hang out with the kids for a little bit, give them a trip, whatever, and then I had to get up at 3:30 this morning. And of course, I'm still doing all my work on my phone and stuff. I had to take a friend to have a procedure, and then also I'm getting ready to be down for a little bit.
Long time.
There's nothing wrong. Don't be like, oh, what's wrong? Nothing. I'm just having a procedure.
Yeah, she's gonna do the transition.
That I feel kind of guilty about. I was telling one of my friends today, I'm like, the closer it gets, like, the more I feel stupid.
You're not stupid. You're doing what you want.
I know.
I just want to make it clear that I have never complained
Okay.
about your body.
Okay. It's getting weird. We gotta tell them what's going on.
Yeah, she's getting a transition surgery.
Okay.
We're gonna be bros.
That is not what is happening.
Okay.
I'm getting just a mini tummy tuck. Which I really, like, when I say it out loud, it feels so stupid. Because the first thing people say to me,
Where's your tummy?
yeah, you're so skinny already. You don't need a tummy tuck. And I don't need it. It's not a need. Obviously, it's not a need.
She's a big old girl, and
It's-
she likes to throw her weight around. Okay.
It's a want. And so I feel bad about it. Because I know nobody cares. Like, what am I? It's not like my modeling career is depending on. Nobody even sees my stomach. Unless I'm like in a bikini or something, like at the beach, and still nobody cares that matters, and you don't care.
No.
You could care less. I know. So it's ridiculous, and it feels ridiculous, but I just want to do it.
Sometimes you gotta do what makes you happy.
I'm fighting. I thought that I would age gracefully. I would just do it. I would just accept it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna fight the heck out of it.
It's gonna be rough. This is a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
I have the Corvette, and you're getting plastic surgery. So together we are one midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is.
So, anyway, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm not nervous about the procedure.
I would be so nervous about going under.
I actually very much enjoy going under anesthesia.
Okay.
What did I count it up? I think this is 10, right? This is
Good Lord.
my 10th surgery. Most of them were like colonoscopies. That's another podcast. I have a horrible stomach, so I've had to have endoscopies and colonoscopies and all the things.
Yeah.
But anyway,
every time I've been knocked out, it's because I've done something really dumb.
Yeah.
Not because of a doctor.
Right.
So.
No. But it is the best. If you've never like went down for surgery,
you should try it.
all the cool kids are doing it.
All you gotta do is pay extra for your surgery, and you get it.
Yeah.
It's like a bonus. They just throw it in. They let anybody do it.
It's the best nap. It is just.
I wonder if there's a doctor
nap.
that you should be like, hey, I just want a deep sleep. Can you know?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't have said I'm sure. I don't know it all. But I would think if I had like a good friend and
that was a doctor.
It was completely safe.
Now, if you promise you don't tell anybody.
And I paid for it.
Yeah. If you
he'd
pay
be
for
like,
the juice, I'll fill up your tank.
I don't know. I don't know how illegal that is.
I feel like it would be really illegal because if something bad happened, there's no way. They'd be like, just what?
Couldn't you just be like, I want a colonoscopy?
And
while you're out, they just kind of run a little scope around for a second, knowing that you just wanted the nap.
Oh, yeah, you could just book it.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not that great. You don't get to enjoy it that much. You go directly to sleep. But for the 3 seconds that you're like, I'm getting ready to go to sleep, you're like, I feel so good.
Yeah, we're just going to hope that Melissa never gets hold of any drugs. That's
if I've made it this far in life without any...
Yeah, you're already old. You should be fine.
Yeah. I think it would be hard to get addicted to anesthesia. Can you imagine
it sounds like
trying to find that fix?
I don't know any other people that have been on it 10 times.
A lot of people have had 10 surgeries.
Okay. Somebody say something if you've had anesthesia 10 times, because I think that's a very, very small club.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, we'll find out. Viewers will let us know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not nervous about that part at all. But the healing process, because my C-section, that was one of my surgeries.
Yep.
That had knocked me all the way out for that one. But my C-section, I did not do well with. It was awful. Very.
Yeah.
But then I had like a small baby that I was trying to like set up and pick up and take care of and feed, and that was a lot. But now I'm gonna have you there.
Yeah.
Riley's gonna be there to help me. The girls are plenty old enough to help. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm just going to relax in the bed and work from my laptop, and for a couple days.
Yeah. We'll see. I'll be there for you.
He said that I'm gonna hate it. My doctor said I'm gonna hate him for a little bit. And all the people that I've talked to that have had tummy tucks say it's awful. But this is just a mini tummy tuck. It's not.
What's the difference between a mini tummy tuck and a regular tummy tuck? Is it just because they're taking less off of you?
I read somewhere that it's like the area. Yeah, you're taking less, and so you only have to do like a certain area.
It's not as
you don't have to take it as much skin out.
It's just as invasive though. You have to cut through your abdomen.
And
which is 6 weeks.
And they take your muscles and pull them back together. That's the part I think that is probably because they're moving your muscles around and like sew them back up tight.
And then I get a discount on something.
On a spa service.
So I'm gonna get a Brazilian butt lift while she's under.
That is not a spa service.
Come out all double cheeked up.
I'll be like, who's taking care of me?
Yeah, I just can't sit down. I'm fine. I got this.
You can walk around.
Yeah, I'll be out there in my Sophie shorts. Just. What's up, Thunder Trunks? Holla at me.
Yeah.
But no, I'll probably get I'm not saying facial on here. I'm going to get a massage. Or some kind of
They had some
treatment.
kind of muscle treatment thing, too.
Oh, yeah.
About that? I forget what that's called.
Something. And then cryotherapy. They have that, too.
That's
that was expensive.
That's a muscle thing, right?
Yeah, but that one's more expensive. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, because you don't get it free. But you do get 25% off.
Yeah. And I'm not spending all that money.
So, yeah. You got to say us, just... keep me in your prayers.
If this comes, I don't think it's coming
Unless
out
you think I'm
surgery.
crazy, and then keep your comments to yourself. Don't say anything mean.
No,
I already feel bad about it.
Say the mean stuff on YouTube. We need it. We need.
Yeah, I don't care. Spell my name right.
We need interactions. So. You guys could also, if you're not interested in this podcast, you could just play it and then set your phone somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make us happy because you care about us.
Mm-hmm.
Then share it because you should share it to everyone.
You sound very desperate.
If I could pack this up and mail it to people, I would.
What?
Yeah.
They
Like
make email.
Yeah, but if it was just a QR code and you scanned it, then boom, it played the video. So they have to watch it. I mean, they can.
They don't have to watch it.
If you scan it, video plays, we get a play. Counts as a play. Anyway.
Okay.
Watch those QR codes, everybody.
Yeah, so that's that. What else? Any updates? Any more updates? I need to go home, prep.
Yep. Wash the sheets.
I can't. Yeah.
Shop is shut down for 6 weeks, so
Shut up.
we'll see how that goes. I'll be fine.
Okay.
What? Anyway.
Yeah, they're like, make sure you wash your sheets. I'm like, I like to think my sheets are pretty clean,
We
but
wash
you
our
gotta wash
sheets.
them like the day before because you can't have any, like, if you sit on the couch, like no dog hair.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I'm pretty good about stuff like that anyway. But yeah, hopefully it just all goes good, and
Yeah. We're excited.
I'm excited.
Well, no, I don't know if I'm excited. You're excited?
I'm excited. I'll be glad when it's over.
Yeah, I'll be glad when it's over too. All this is back to normal. As normal as this ever gets, honestly.
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to be ordering probably merch.
Yeah, we're going to build this brand. We went to gas and like, we could totally do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to build a hot rod and she's going to buy t-shirts and hats.
Yeah.
Fun fact, he started with a printing company. Where he made like signs and t-shirts and hats.
Yeah.
That's how he got big.
Right. He said he got really good at building brands. Like that's actually his expertise. It doesn't necessarily have as much to do, not that he's not good at all the garage stuff or whatever, but his expertise is brand building.
And he really didn't start until he was 35. Like he was a police officer, firefighter, and an EMT before he started his own business. Then he was like, I'm going to go do this. And he was really good at it.
Yeah.
He said he just kept doing it. He's had plenty of businesses that he's sold in the past. He's done all kinds of stuff. He's a character.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was super cool. So, anyway, we said we're going to make this one short, sweet, go home.
Yeah.
Hang out with kids and prep for surgery. For a big day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I apologize now if I'm...
To me?
Yeah.
So everybody can see this.
If I'm grouchy. If I'm like,
say what?
I hurt so bad.
If you're grouchy or mean, we should have a chart.
I'm so...
We should have a chart. For every time you're mean, I put an X on the chart. And we
Yeah.
should have an over-under. And if you go over, you gotta give me something.
If I'm mean
Yeah, mean or grouchy.
on this podcast?
No, in real life. And then we just,
I don't want to play that game at all.
well, we're gonna play it. And it would be like a calendar. And we have you pick a number, so you can be mean 20 times. Right? And if you don't go over 20, I have to give you something.
Are we having therapy right now on this podcast?
I think so. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Where's you have a chart too?
No. I'm not, you're not taking care of me, I'm taking care of you. When I have my
I
tummy
thought you
tuck.
meant in general in life.
No, I meant during
During the tummy
tuck
tuck?
period. Yeah. No, I wouldn't.
What if you're mean to me during the tummy tuck period? That should be count as like 5 marks. You can't be mean to somebody that's hurt.
Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
Okay.
All right. What do we got to bet now? What are we betting? It's got to be recorded.
I don't know. I hate betting.
So we won't do it. It's all right. Maybe next time.
We'll talk about it. We'll let them know how it goes.
Yeah, well, if we don't have another episode, you
Ever.
know how it went.
Yeah.
And if we give you an update, it went great.
Yeah. People were like, also, because I feel like now it made me think that we should have one like with me like laid up in the bed or whatever.
Yeah.
People were like, you should do the next podcast in the car, but it is a chore to like set all this up.
You're not getting in that Corvette for a long time.
I could probably get in it, but I probably can't get out of it. What are we driving to the hospital? Or to the...
The Maxima.
Okay.
Nissan. I figure it'd be easier to get in that than anything else.
Probably.
We're going to hop out of the truck.
You're supposed to pack me. You can't pack me out of there and set me on the vehicle.
Yeah, but it's probably going to hurt. I'll be gentle, but still, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, I'll be like, ow!
Oh, you're an idiot, put me down. Then I'll drop you, because I'm a smart ass. You wanted to get down.
You would never.
No, I wouldn't. I love you too much. Oh, you're so cute.
Okay, let's go feed our children supper and get ready for a big day.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
Cut.